Hello and welcome to Only Connect, the show where dreams really can come true. That's assuming you dream of winning a difficult quiz for no cash reward. It's a specific dream, I grant you, makes no allowance for the traditional teeth falling out or sudden nudity. But you never know, the night is young. And with that invitation, let's meet the teams. On my right, it's the Mountain Men. Andy Cobley, a software developer and former member of the Mountain Rescue Team, with a degree in geology and geography. Paul Vickers, a disability assessor and former French teacher who enjoys climbing holidays in Europe. And their captain, Dave Dunford, a web designer and committed ornithologist who's written and published 3 successful walking guides. They spend their weekends conquering Britain's mountains. They are the Mountain Men. Dave, as Mountain Men, are you loners or do you think you'll make a good team?
I think we probably would tend to be loners when we're walking, but we've all walked in groups. Not sure we've all walked together, but yes, on the loner side, I would say.
And you're a keen ornithologist. What's the rarest bird you've seen?
The rarest bird I've seen, well, it depends whether you mean found for myself or seen. The rarest bird I've found was a greater yellowlegs. Actually not in Britain, in Mallorca.
What's a greater yellowlegs?
It's a wader with yellow legs.
Is it a bit like Big Bird from Sesame Street?
Yes, not quite so yellow. Bigger than a lesser yellowlegs, you'll be unsurprised to learn.
OK, well, let's see if you'll be needing binoculars to spot the connections tonight. And if I say anything cheesier than that, then have me quietly taken round the back and driven away. Your opponents are the In-Laws. John Heel, a graphic designer who also plays bass guitar in a rock and roll band. Penny Heel, an Oxford Maths and Philosophy graduate who now works as a business analyst for an insurance company. And their captain, Jason Stevens, a patent attorney with a degree in engineering science, also from Oxford University. They are husband, wife and brother. They are the In-Laws. Now, what's the difference between an attorney and a lawyer?
Well, the difference between a patent attorney and a lawyer is that we're not lawyers. We're engineers who've learnt enough law to get by and convince the patent office that we know what we're doing, but we're not qualified lawyers. We're not solicitors. We can't do proper legal work.
Very brave, particularly, I think, for a married couple to attempt the quiz together. Are you the sort of married couple with a lot in common and similar areas of knowledge, or do you complement each other's differences?
I think we complement each other's differences. There's certainly areas that I'm a complete doofus on, and areas that Penny... If we're hoping no geography questions, put it that way.
Well, we'll never find out unless we play the quiz. In round 1, I simply ask the teams to tell me what is the connection between 4 apparently random clues. The fewer clues you see, teams, before giving me the answer, the more points you get. Assuming the answer's correct. If it's not, I throw it to the other team for a possible bonus. In-Laws, you won the toss, so you will be the first to please select your Egyptian hieroglyph.
Could we go for the Eye of Horus, please?
You certainly could. The first clue of the programme is coming up now.
Blimey. Anybody got any ideas? Next, please. No, I'm foxed. No, I'm not getting this. Next. I think there might be shortcuts in sign language. Shortcuts in British Sign Language.
10 seconds.
Well, we're not going to get anything from the next one, are we?
No,
so,
probably not.
Okay.
3 seconds.
We think they're shortcuts in British Sign Language.
I'm afraid that's not what they are, so I'm going to show the 4th clue to the Mountain Men. You have a chance of a bonus point.
Yes.
But you don't get a long think. Do you have an answer?
Shortcuts on the...
No, you don't. Right, I'm going to tell you what the answer is. Now, this is one of those ones you might want to try saying out loud. E-K-L-C. Perhaps K, think Manuel. They are letters that sound like Spanish words, and these are their meanings. E and K, what? L, with an accent on it, would be he, and C for yes. Letters that sound like Spanish words. Nasty. Welcome to the quiz. Mountain Men, your turn to pick a hieroglyph.
Water, please.
Water. First clue, coming up now.
It's trash can. What do we know? Oh, it's the Muppets, isn't it?
Yeah, but...
Don't know anything about it.
no,
Tinsel on it. Next.
it's carpet bag.
It's a TARDIS, they're big inside or something like that.
No.
It's a big,
Yeah, because she used to take things out of
Yeah.
it. And, do you want to go for a search?
Next. I think that's it.
So it's coming.
10 seconds.
Have the fourth.
Fourth, yeah.
Last, please, next.
Yeah, okay. All right.
They're larger inside than they are out.
That last clue gives it away, doesn't it? They are larger on the inside than the outside. Oscar the Grouch's trash can in Sesame Street. People used to fall in, didn't they? They'd rummage around inside. The carpet bag in Mary Poppins in the film, and indeed the book by P.L. Travers. She pulls out hat stands and lampshades and things. Snoopy's kennel and the TARDIS, all bigger on the inside than they are on the outside. So you're off the board with a point. Well done. Back to you, in-laws, to pick a hieroglyph.
We'll go for 2 reeds, please.
2 reads. That's going to be the music question. You'll be hearing your clues. The first one coming in now.
Have you seen my wife, Mr. Jones? Do you know what it's like on the outside?
This is like the Hollies or something like that with monkeys.
Next, please. That's 500 miles.
Diamonds.
Yeah. Next.
Brothers.
Yeah. Definite?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay. We're going to say they're performed by brothers.
What do you think you heard?
I'm not quite sure what the first one was. The second was 500 Miles by the Proclaimers, who are twin brothers. 3 was ABC by the Jacksons, who are brothers.
The first one was New York mining disaster 1941, the Bee Gees. You are absolutely right, bands of brothers. And the last one would have been Bop by Hanson. Bands of brothers, and coming in after just 3 clues, you get 2 points. So, well done to you. And back to the mountain men to pick a hieroglyph.
Twisted flax.
The wick of twisted flax. It's going to reveal some picture clues to you. First one coming up now.
Pork pie. We need them next.
Yeah.
It's going to be those protected foods. Next.
Right. Where to go? So camera is...
Is it called a dolly?
Oh, yes. No, but it is, yes.
We think it might be dolly. We're hoping that wooden thing next to the pork pie is called a dolly.
That wooden thing next to the pork pie is called a dolly, a pie dolly. Next is a camera dolly. Brilliant. After 2 clues, you get 3 points. I would have shown you a corn dolly and a lovely dolly dealer from Play Your Cards Right. Back in the days where women on TV just put on a lot of makeup and smiled. Unlike now when they put on a lot of makeup and growl nastily at the contestants. Very well done, mountain men. Over to you, in-laws, to pick a hieroglyph.
The Horned Viper, please.
The Horned Viper, first clue coming up now.
Next, please.
Be nothing.
Something to do with the words,
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Next, please.
Strike out. Baseball.
Yeah, sports.
I'm going to go for the next one after the first
Yeah.
one. Next,
Yeah.
please.
Sporting term.
Is this
They're
sporting term?
sporting achievement.
To do with 3.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
Threes.
Strike.
Yeah, three things.
Trip.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
3.
We think there's sporting terms for achieving the same thing 3 times in a row.
And you're absolutely right in that. I'm not sure about achieving a strikeout in baseball. I think it's a bad thing. 3 strikes and you're out. Turkey, that's 3 strikes in 10-pin bowling. Trips in poker, the 3 of a kind, that is, and a hat-trick. Obviously, 3 goals in football. Do you know why it's called a hat-trick?
To be honest, I thought it was from cricket as well, but that's what came to mind when I saw it, cricket.
Give it a hat.
You get a hat when you do it in cricket?
Originally, in cricket, you can use the term in various sports, they were actually given a hat if they achieved one of those, so that is why it's called a hat-trick. Mountain men, that simply leaves 1 question for you. Lion, your first clue is coming up now.
Yoke mistakes. There's a horse race. It's at Doncaster, isn't it? Yokes. Next. Do you know where that is? I don't know.
No.
Next. Are they all for... that's for a thing for charity, isn't it? It's breast cancer. Next.
Wow.
Are they?
No,
Are they all
not getting
10 seconds.
female compatible?
They're all
Could be, couldn't it? Yeah, let's go.
females only.
They're all female-only events.
They are
We
for
hope.
females only. The Orange Prize for Fiction given only to women novelists. The Race for Life, that's a race for women only to raise money for cancer research. The Oak Stakes, a race for fillies. And the Sanctuary Spa, women only. I went there once, everyone was naked. I felt extremely uncomfortable. I don't like to be naked, even in the bath. So, at the end of round 1, the in-laws have got 3 points, but the mountain men are in the lead with 5. In round 2, there are still 4 clues, but this time they come in a sequence, and teams, I will only show you a maximum of 3 of them, because my question is, what is 4th? In-laws, you will be going first again. Please pick a hieroglyph.
The lion, please.
Okay, the first in a sequence is coming up. What do you think would be 4th? Time starts now.
Something to do with words.
It's a compression cycle.
Oh.
Intake, compression, ignition, exhaust. It's got to be. Do you want? Shall we?
Yes, go for
gamble.
it.
I think we're going to gamble.
Go on.
I'm going to say exhaust.
Never has a degree in engineering science set someone in better stead. Brilliant. Coming in after 1 clue, you get the full 5 points. The sequence: intake, compression, combustion, exhaust, the cycle of a 4-stroke petrol engine. Very well done to you. And over to the mountain men to please pick a hieroglyph.
2 reads, please.
2 reads. Now, these are going to be picture clues. So what would you expect to see in the last picture? First one coming up now.
Or Vixen. Well, next. Comet.
Alice Comet. Fox.
Television news companies.
It's an order, isn't it? Vixen, Comet.
sorry.
Are they reindeer? Vixen and Comet are reindeer, aren't they? Do you know that?
This is going to be Rudolph then. Oh, hang on.
Vixen, Comet, Donna and Blitzen. I don't know where they're for. Can we have the next?
10
Go
seconds.
next.
Next. Archer.
Cupid. That's one of them.
3 seconds.
Dancer.
I'm afraid that's not the answer I'm looking for, so there's a possible bonus for you in-laws.
Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Rudolph.
That is not the correct answer. I think you all know that these are Santa's reindeer in the order we're used to from the 1823 poem A Visit from St. Nicholas. But the next one would be Donna.
Oh.
And we chose a picture of a delicious Donna kebab. Absolutely lovely. So no points there, but in-laws, you may pick your own hieroglyph.
Horned viper, please.
The horned viper. First in a sequence coming up. What's 4th? Time starts now.
3 sharps.
3 sharps. Next, please. 5 sharps. Oh, God, they're key signatures, aren't they?
John.
Next, please.
And guess.
Natural.
Right, so that's C. So that would be C sharp. I don't know, 2 flats. Something. Let's put something.
Well, I've got no idea.
What was that, 2 flats? What do you think?
1 flat, go on. 2 flats.
2 flats?
Why not?
Okay, go. You do it. We think 2 flats.
Oh, no. I'm going to throw it over to the mountain men for a possible bonus.
I think it's 2 sharps.
2 sharps. The sequence is sharps. You know, key signatures, as you say, the key signatures of A major, B major, C major has no sharps, and D major would be 2 sharps. Sharps in the key signatures. So that's a bonus point to you, mountain men. And you may now pick your own question.
Water.
Water, first in a sequence coming up now.
Next. 1, 7, 2, 8, 8, 2. We need next.
Yeah.
Next. Three, 5, 5, 3.
April,
1, 7.
February, March, April. April 5, because it's number of letters in the...
10 seconds.
April 5.
For what reason?
It's the number of letters in the name of the month. It gives you the number.
Very well spotted, I think, by you, Andy, there. Very Only Connect type question. The number of letters in the name of the month next would be April. 5. Back to you then, in-laws.
The Eye of Horus, please.
The Eye of Horus, first in a sequence coming up now.
Okay, shipping forecast terms, do you think?
Yeah.
Shall we go for next? Next, please.
Cloud? Could be cloud.
I think we're going to have to go for the third one, aren't we, anyway?
Which would be sort of...
Next, please.
The fourth would be, moderate, substantial. Substantial isn't a long term.
No.
Severe would be...
10 seconds.
extreme or total.
3
Go for
seconds.
total. We'll try total.
I'm afraid that's not it. So, another bonus chance for you mountain men.
Is it torrential?
That is not correct. Yes, no, it's not weather. Metaphorically, it might be a big cloud, but these are UK threat levels, monitoring the risk of terrorist threat, and the next would be critical. So, mountain men, that leaves one question for you. It's the twisted flax. The first in a sequence is coming up now.
Number Cossacks.
Ordnance surveying areas, national parks.
Isn't it? There's the song as well, over the sea skies.
Yeah, okay.
Next.
Snowdonia.
Could be national parks as
Yes,
well.
yes, yeah. Like sort of
Are they going forwards or backwards?
I don't know.
Snowdonia's an old one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think Lochmone's new.
Go on more.
Yeah, this is the Peak District.
Yeah,
Should
might
we
be
go for
Peak
the Peak?
District. Go on, gamble.
We'll gamble and say the Peak District, because we know that's the first national park.
I'm afraid that gamble has not paid off, so I'm going to show the third clue to the in-laws. It's the Lake District. What do you think comes fourth?
It's going to be a national park. Dartmoor's a good one.
Do you have an answer?
Dartmoor?
I'm afraid not. They are national parks by size, increasing order of size. Next after the Lake District would be the Cairngorms. Now, I'm surprised, mountain men. I'd have thought you've all romped through all of these many times.
Yes, we've been to all of them, but
You were looking for the date rather
Yes.
than the size, I think, was what threw you off the scent there. Never mind, I like a gambler, just didn't pay off that time. So, at the end of round 2, the in-laws have got 8 points, and the mountain men have got 8 points. Round 3 also has 4 connected groups of 4, but this time they're all jumbled up together on the connecting wall. 16 clues. The teams need to sort back into those connected groups. Mountain men, it's going to be your turn to go first this time. So first, please select your wall, lion or water.
Lion.
The lion wall, you have got 2.5 minutes to solve it, starting now.
Mesquite, Clematis, Wisteria, they're all
Poison ivy.
great.
There are things that can be poisonous. Snake, jellyfish, mushroom, ivy.
Can do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
No. What else can be poisonous?
Not,
Mesquite, I don't
excess algae.
know. We've got some Indian words as well. TP, toboggan.
TP, yeah, toboggan is. Mesquite is
That's 4. No?
no.
Clematis, wisteria,
Mushroom.
grape are all
Okay.
purple.
Great ivy, poison ivy,
Smells like
poison.
Excess. What do we have excess?
Try mushroom.
Excess is letters. There's some that are made of 2 letters. Let's try TP. Okay. Excess. Okay. No. Okay. So we've missed out okay. Let's miss out 80. One finger. No. Okay, miss out ivy.
Right,
What's left?
jellyfish, snake.
Thinking about the
Well,
words.
did we try jellyfish, snake, mushroom, and algae? Because
No.
they can all be poisonous.
Poison algae.
algae.
It can be.
Very
Go on.
3 goes now.
careful.
Tomato. Vine. Tomato, vine, wisteria,
30
vine,
seconds.
Grape.
clematis.
Very good. Wisteria tomato.
Wisteria,
Ivy vine.
Either's fine. Oh, go. There we go.
That's it. You've solved the wall. Well done. So that's 4 points you're going to get immediately, one for each of the groups you found. There are bonus points if you can tell me the connections. OK, AT, TP, XS.
They all sound like two letters. O and K, AT, TP.
That's it. Very well found. OK, AT, TP, XS. They sound like two letters together. Next group, mushroom, jellyfish, snake, algae.
I think they can all be poisonous.
We think they can all be poisonous.
They all have poisonous varieties. And the next group, clematis, wisteria, grape, ivy.
They're all vines or climbing plants.
That's it. Vines and climbers. Simple as that. Tomato, mesquite, toboggan, kayak.
And Native American words or American origin.
You're absolutely right. They are words of Native American derivation or origin. Very good. So you got the 4 points for the groups that you found. You get 4 more points for the connections, and you get a bonus 2 points for getting them all right. That is a maximum of 10 points. So now it's the turn of the in-laws. They are going to get the other wall, the water wall. 16 clues all jumbled up, new clues this time, but still must be sorted into 4 connected groups of 4. Hello again, in-laws.
Hi.
Lots of red herrings for you to beware, of course. There is only one perfect solution. You've got the water wall. You've got 2.5 minutes to solve it, starting now.
Knish is a biscuit.
And so's a strudel, and so's a calzone. Right. And so's a bridie. Right.
Okay. Scar, Nick, Hades.
Are we talking
Devils? Devils. Scratch, Nick, Hades. Possibly Ned. Or Harry.
Harry. No, I think there might be Disney villains here as well.
Yes, Hades is a Disney villain, as is Scar.
Stromboli, I think.
And Ursula.
Right then. Okay. No, don't touch it.
Dole, Dame, Bird and Sheila are slang for women.
Nick, Ned, Harry and Scratch.
Are the devil, I think. Yes, Harry, Nick and Scratch are definitely the devil. I think Ned is probably...
Yeah, and old Harry, as in old Harry's game. Yeah. Shall we try?
Yeah,
Nick,
why?
Ned, Harry and Scratch.
You've solved the wall. Very well done. So I can immediately award you 1 point for each of those groups. That's 4 points. Now you'll be looking for those connection bonuses. Strudel, knish, bridie, calzone.
They're all pastry-based dishes.
Anything
Biscuity.
more?
Biscuit.
Well, they're not biscuit, are they? I mean, a calzone is a folded pizza, a knish is a...
Oh, I'll give it to you for pastry. There, folded over.
Yes,
That's what I wanted to
knishes,
hear.
strudels, yeah.
All turnovers, pastry or dough turnovers. Next group, Scar, Ursula, Stromboli, Hades.
Are they all Disney villains?
They are all Disney villains.
Villains from Disney films.
They're Disney villains. Can you tell me which films?
Scar is the Lion King.
Ursula is the Little Mermaid, Stromboli is Pinocchio, and Hades is Hercules.
Yes, all absolutely correct. I went to see The Lion King on stage. Fascinating. I thought they'd have people in giant costumes, but it's not. It's sort of experimental theatre and strange music and
Wood
sort of
headpieces.
little creatures on sticks. Fascinating. I thought it would never end. I swear, I ran out with such an enormous wave of relief. The next group, Ned, Scratch, Nick, Harry.
Are names for the devil, Nick think?
That's
Or
right.
nicknames for the
That's
devil?
absolutely right. You put old in front of them.
Yeah,
Old Ned,
old
old
Scratch.
Scratch, old Nick, old Harry. Nicknames for the devil. And the final group, Dole, Bird, Dame, Sheila.
And chivalrous terms for ladies.
I like the way you answered that. I'd like to give you another point, but I can only give you the point you would get. They are slang terms for women that, of course, two gentlemen like yourselves would never use.
Heavens no.
So you get 4 points for the groups you found, 4 points for the connections, and a bonus 2 points for getting it all correct. I think we know what that does to the scores going into round 4. The in-laws have got 18 points. The mountain men also have 18 points. So did those teams solve the connecting wall while you were still staring baffled at one of the clues, saying, I used to have a cousin with that name? Or did you solve it even quicker? Well, why not put yourself to the test by doing a connecting wall on our website, the address of which is coming up on the screen now. So teams, we are neck and neck going into round 4. Round 4, of course, is where the quiz is always decided because there are so many points available. You can lose points, there are bonuses, but this time it certainly will be because 18 each. This is the missing vowels round, of course. This is where we take well-known names or phrases, we remove the vowels, we slightly respace the consonants, and you have to unpick what those original names or phrases are. They will come in connected groups of 4. I will tell you those connections up front. Fingers on buzzers then, teams. The first group are all famous judges. Men.
Lord Denning.
Yes, it is, for 1 point. Don't know this one. It's Lance Ito from the O.J. Simpson trial. Next clue. This is a tricky one. It's Judith Sheindlin, more commonly known as Judge Judy. Next clue. Men.
Pontius Pilate.
A more old-fashioned clue. Pontius Pilate is that one for 1 point. Next category, phrases in Lonely Hearts adverts. In-laws?
Would like to meet.
Yes, 1 point. In-laws?
Single white female.
Correct. Men?
Non-smoker.
Correct. In-laws?
Good sense of humour.
Yes, it is. 1 point. Next category, flag-carrying airlines. Men?
Iberia.
Correct. Men?
Aeroflot.
Correct. Men?
El Al.
Yes, it is. Men?
Olympic Air.
Yes, it is. Just in time. Next category, job titles in the credits of Only Connect. In-laws?
Floor manager.
Yes. In-laws?
Vision mixer.
Yes. In-laws?
Executive producer.
Yes. In-laws?
Oh, question. Oh, I'm
That's
sorry.
too long, I'm afraid. I must deduct a point. There's a possible bonus. Mountain Men?
Question editor.
I'd have accepted insufferable know-it-all, but that is correct for 1 point. Next category, volcanoes. In-laws?
Vesuvius.
Yes. In-laws?
Mount St. Helens.
Yes. Mountain Men?
Iwo Jima.
Yes. In-laws?
Ararat.
Yes. Next category, historians. In-laws?
David Starkey.
Correct. In-laws?
Edward Gibbon.
Correct. That last one was Suetonius. And in a nail-biting round 4, the Mountain Men finish on 27 points, but the winners are the In-laws with 28 points. Clinched it despite losing a point. Jason, you were very strong on the Lonely Hearts for a married man.
I'll be having words.
I see. But very, very well done. Mountain Men, so unlucky. A brilliant performance from you, but just by the skin of the teeth, I'm afraid we have to say goodbye. In-laws, congratulations. You will be back for the quarter-finals. Hope you enjoyed that close battle. Please join us next time for another episode of the quiz so packed with knowledge that Google searches us for answers. Goodbye.